And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to an early Antwood Movie Mania because I am once again joined by my amazing co-host at Spooky Fox Horror. If you haven't checked their Instagram channel out, be sure to do so because she has loads of amazing content on there. And yeah, she was more than happy way back when. Was it last year we started doing it? Was it last year we started doing it?
Was it like
Or was it the year before?
summer last year?
Yeah, I think.
Definitely last year.
Yeah. But anyway, she has agreed to be my regular co-host on here to talk all things movie news and TV topics and just general chit-chat. And that is what we are going to be doing today. We are just going to be shooting the breeze. We're going to be taking it easy. We're going to try and settle ourselves back into doing this possibly maybe once every month or 2 months if we can figure out a way to make it happen. But first off, since the last time we talked, how have you been?
Well, currently I'm a jump scare. I've got no makeup on because I'm feeling a bit poorly. I've been like run down for the last 2 weeks. Like I feel so out of the loop because I've not been online much the last 2 weeks. And then every time I've had a quick glance here and there, it's just been a lot of negativity. Even in the horror community. Like every time I've been online, there's been some awful man typically cancelled for being a dick. So can we please not in the horror community? Can you please not?
We're not doing that today. Not a chance.
But yeah, so I've been a bit out of the loop with like new stuff releasing. And I got diagnosed with OCD a few weeks ago, so I've been having therapy for that, but I've been struggling with that recently. Yeah, so I've had a 2-week break, but I am coming back to posting.
Yeah.
I had 2 really good weeks of like I was posting 3 times a day consistently for 2 weeks. Was in like a really good place, and then something happened in my personal life that like pushed me off a cliff a little bit. So I'm trying to catch up and get back to it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need a break, like, every now and again, like I just have like a week off or like 2 weeks off, like just like you know what I mean, like just taking it easy because constantly posting can be a bit of a strain. I want to say, like, you feel like you've just constantly got to keep. Like, you're like, oh, I've got to get this out, I've got to get this out. But sometimes it's just best to just say, you know what, sack it, I need a break.
Yeah, especially when we've got kids as well. And, like, in terms of views and stuff, I found sometimes when I've had a break and then I come back, my videos will do really well. But if I'm posting consistently, sometimes your views drop.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm's like, oh, it's a bit too much.
That's why I only try to do it, like, once a week at best. Or whenever, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I try to do videos in bulk, so like I might spend like I don't know, like maybe 2 hours or something, maybe making a stretch of videos, but then that'll be like my month's content, like to just post it once a week. But yeah, sometimes it's just best to just give yourself a break, like just relax, just watch what other people are doing and. Just chill. It's probably one of the better ways to do it, and just go at your own pace. But yeah. So how was your Christmas?
That's so far away.
This is how far we're going back up.
So far away. It was nice actually, because it's the first Christmas that we've lived in this area, which is close to my partner's family. So we've got like his parents are separated, so we got to spend like Christmas Day with his mum and then Christmas Eve and Boxing Day with his dad. So that was nice. My little one was 1.5-ish around Christmas, so she could actually understand it a little bit more. She's actually 2 on Sunday, which is crazy. I know it's gone so quick. Terrible twos are starting though. Oh my god.
Well, what age? Because what age do they go to nursery? I can't remember. Is it 2 or 3?
They get like 3 hours from the age
Yeah.
of 3, but you can put them in earlier. So she's starting in September.
All right. Okay.
So she'll be like 2.5-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't see my son's 8 now, so I'm like can't remember that far back.
Yeah. And also the funding and stuff would have been a lot better then. So like they
Mm,
had more money to send them to nursery and stuff then, whereas
yeah.
now like it's so expensive. We're gonna have some 3 hours, but we'll still be paying like £600 a month
That's
for
mental.
nursery. Yeah.
Just homeschooler, man.
We actually want to homeschool when she gets to actual school age, like from 5. We're really debating it.
Really?
Yeah, it gives you so much more freedom,
Mm.
if that makes sense.
What about like making friends? Like, I mean, I'm not knocking it if that's what you want to do, but what about like making friends if like constantly at home?
Yeah,
Like,
so there's loads of like homeschooling groups you can go to. You can find them all online, so they can all still do social things.
mm.
Like there'll be like homeschooling football teams, different sports, gymnastics, craft clubs and stuff. So they do
All right.
still socialize. But like I had a shit time at school. Like being an emo, being into horror, like I was
Yeah,
badly bullied.
yeah.
So
I was the
you
same a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, like you could be forced into school and you're forced to socialize, but it's not necessarily like nice socialization.
Mm.
So at
Yeah,
least if they go to a homeschool club or something, they meet kids and they're like, oh, I don't really like them. You can find somewhere else for them to go. Whereas
yeah.
like mainstream school, they're stuck with the same arseholes for 10 years.
Yeah, to be fair, like when I went to school, like it wasn't. I don't want to say like I enjoyed going, but I didn't have the best time there. But
Mhm.
like once I left school, then that was it. I like completely like cut ties with everyone who I knew there.
Yeah,
So like, but then when COVID happened, I was like, oh, I want to know like the people who I used to knock about with. There, I was like, oh, I want to know what they're up to. So like I created like a little Facebook group, like on Messenger and stuff, and like I like email like messaged everyone like, say, oh, do you want to join this group? Do you want to get back in touch and like talk? And then since then, we've been on. I think there's about 8 or 9 of us now in the group, and we've been on like 2 or 3 nights out together for a night out. We practically talk every other day, like between all of
that's
us.
nice.
Yeah, so like it's been so nice to like get in touch with the people who I used to knock about with, considering like I completely cut ties with them like once I
Yeah.
left. But then like it's been 20 23 years since we left school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've got an haircut so you can't see the grin. I mean next year, next August, I'm gonna be 40.
Oh
So
my God.
yeah, all right.
I'm 30 next year. I'm gonna cry.
Oh, your 30s. Do you know what? Right, for my 30th, I got treated. My wife treated me to 2 tickets to Monday Night Raw in Manchester.
Oh my God. Was Jericho
That
there?
was when Kurt Angle was the general manager and he was there.
Oh.
So like he
Was
came out.
Jericho there though?
I don't know, like what? Say 9 year ago. You'll have to look at
Oh,
the roster 9 year ago to see who was on it.
yeah. Well,
But
last month we went to go see Fozzy, which is Chris Jericho's band.
yeah,
And
because
my God,
I'd
was
seen
that
that. I'd seen you'd post it, yeah, because my brother was he was like, should we go to the Newcastle one? And I was like, I don't know whether.
it was so good. It sounds so good, but he's on like he's 60, but he's like the sexiest man I've ever seen in my life. So I posted this
Your poor husband.
he understands. He gets it. Um yeah, I posted this reel and like the voiceover is just me thirsting about him a lot. Like it was spraying this like Hersey thing, like a smoke machine thing he was spraying. And I literally said in the video like I'd let him spray me with anything. Chris Jericho saw the video, liked it, commented, and shared it on his story, and I was like, "Oh
Really?
God,
You naughty woman.
I know." I was like, "Chris Jericho knows I exist."
I know, yeah. Like at least he, seen it.
Yeah.
You never know. You might follow you on Instagram, and you might get an interview of it or whatever.
Yeah.
But the girl who wanted me to spray on him or whatever.
They're touring again next year, so we're definitely gonna go.
You know what you need to do? You need to make a sign. Remember this. Like, just print off the post and stick it to a board. That's what you need to. Oh, is that your cat? Oh, my cat. You know what? Like, my cat's hiding somewhere. Somewhere. So, like, I've left the door open, so if she comes in, then she comes in.
But that one is a proper mama's boy. It likes to be involved. So whenever I'm making content, he's always like jumping on my lap mid-review, and I have to edit him out of videos so often.
Saying that, I'd seen your new horror corner desk.
Yeah, my little officey area. I set it up in January.
Is that where you are now, like on your desk?
No, I'm actually at the windowsill because
better internet is.
The light's better.
Oh, right.
Because our living room's a bit dark, but that's me horror desk, little house tour.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I've got. Sorry, this is very off topic. I've got this really cool House of a Thousand Corpses light box that I got for the love of horror. That's cool. And then I've got a bunch of magazines at the top, and yeah.
See, that's what I would like to get, but it's just because in my garage at the minute, like, I'm completely out of room. I'd love like a magazine rack to. Cause I've got loads of magazines in there from like Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Halloween, Friday thing. Like, I've got like all these magazines, and I've got nowhere. They're just all like piled up on top of each other.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd love to like just display them all, but
I've got them on the shelf, and then my partner over there has got a shelf of like wrestling magazines. You can see them just there. But you have to like overlap them; they won't stand up nicely.
Yeah.
So we want a better actual magazine shelf that'll stand them up properly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Saying that, what magazines has he got? Is it like the old WWF ones, or is it just the newish?
The newer ones, Wrestle Talk.
Oh, right, yeah, I know what you
mean. And they're mostly Wrestle Talk, and then there's one that's like an annual collection thing. It came out for Cena's retirement as just a one-off thing.
Yeah. See, I'm after, because I used to collect them during the Attitude Era, the magazine.
Yeah. There's loads of them on Vinted. I wanted to get him some of the old ones on Vinted, but they're quite expensive.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, they're like 50. People charge like up to 40 to 50 quid for like a bundle. Like, but I've been looking everywhere, like the amount of charity shops and boat sales, and I can't find not one magazine anywhere. They're like gold dust. It's absolutely nightmare to get hold of. But my little one, like my son now, he has come obsessed with wrestling. At last.
Yay.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting 8 years for this to happen.
Well, Raven's almost 2, and whenever we sit and watch wrestling, like whenever Cody Rhodes comes out, obviously he does his big like whoa thing. She does it, and then every time Jey Uso comes on and yeets, she does that. So if we're listening to wrestling themes in the car and the Uso song comes on, she'll start yeeting.
Yeah, he's getting that figure for Easter.
Nice. So I want a little Cody Rhodes figure to put in my handbag, to just take him around with me and like take pictures of him everywhere.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh my God, Cody Rhodes. Oh, he's so cute. They sold those in B&M, them little ones.
Yeah, he got them the 2 for a tenner. I
Cute.
don't know who else he got. I think it might be Roman Reigns or the Undertaker. I think he got with it. Oh,
Nice.
but yeah,
Little cutie.
but yeah, he's been buying like all the proper figures. So yeah, so he's been getting like all the like Randy Orton, the Undertaker, Rey Mysterio. So like, there's a comic shop up Redcar, about 20 minutes from where I live, and there was a comic shop, and he had like a box of wrestling figures, and I got 2 for the father. I got Rey Mysterio and I can't remember who else it was. But anyway, I got them. But yesterday, I went up to somewhere called Stockton, and I knew that there was a comic shop there that had just opened on the high street. It's been open for like quite a while now, but I knew that they had like an absolute ton of figures there.
Mm-hmm.
Because the 2 were like at the Teesside Unleashed Comic Con in town, like when the like 2 there like twice a year. And I'd seen the store, so I knew that they had the figures, and then obviously I checked out the posts and everything. So I went up there, and they were charging like some of the cheaper ones were like £2, £3, £4, £5. I think the highest one was like 15 quid. So like I started like going through them, and like when I was there yesterday,
Sorry.
Yeah,
I just want to be involved.
Yeah, like I said, like I do YouTube. Would it be alright if I shot around you? So I ended up doing like a video in there showing off their full toy collection. And there was like another toy shop that I'd already done, but I wanted to do like a revisited video because they'd opened up a second floor, but they were shut. It was like the day that I went, they were closed. So I was like, oh. But yeah, so I was like rummaging through the figures, and I was like, oh, if I buy these in a bundle, would you do me like some sort of discount on it? Like if I bought them in bulk? And she was like, oh, she was like, yeah, if they've been sat there for a while, then yeah, I'll do like your a bundle on it. So it should have cost me 14 quid, but I managed to get 5 figures for a tenner.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up getting Vince McMahon, Stone Cold, Chris Benoit.
Oh God.
Yeah, very controversial. I told him he's Austin Theory. Kurt Angle, and what was the last one? I can't think of the last one now. I don't know. I got him yesterday as well. Someone else, but I got like 5 for a tenner. So like, it should have cost me 14 quid, but then she was like, yeah, let's just make a deal on them. So it was like, she had like absolutely loads. Like she had, like all DX. She had it was like 40 quid for the ring in Money of the Bank, like like the prop.
Yeah.
And they had like all sorts of wrestling stuff. But
if you find a Jericho figure, you'll have to send it to me.
Chris Jericho. Have I got Chris Jericho? I don't know. I don't think I have. But actually, they did have like a couple of Chris Jerichos there. I think they were like a £5 each.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Well, I'll be posting the video next week. So like, I've took like a couple of photos of the full display and like a video of like going through them all. So you'll probably be able to see like whoever's in there. But that was it as well. I went into CEX while I was up there yesterday, and I bought, because like obviously I've got a PS2. So like I've been buying. I got a few months ago. When did I get it? About 2 months ago, I got SmackDown Know Your Role for the PS2, and then yesterday I got SmackDown Here Comes the Pain with Brock Lesnar feature. I mean, that one is probably like the best one out of like all the other SmackDowns. But we've been like playing like he got on Sunday WWE 2K26 for the DS for the Switch 2.
Punk on the cover.
Yeah, it's rock hard to play because like the controls are just all over the place for me, and especially when you play like PS2, like the controls are so basic and like so easy to move around. But like on the Switch 2, you're like trying to figure out the little button, like complete. Oh, I was so frustrated with it. It was doing my head. So weird. But yeah, like yesterday we played for an hour on SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain, and then we played for an hour with the wrestling figures. So,
that's
and
so
then
nice.
we're watching like loads of wrestling YouTube clips. I mean, yes, last night I showed him where Austin saves the WWF from the Alliance against ECW and WCW, where he just comes in and stuns everybody.
Yeah.
So like, I'm a Stone Cold Steve Austin guy. So like, you know, this week has just been like wrestling madness. It's just been.
That's what our house is like 24/7. It's just horror and wrestling, that's it.
Perfect combo.
Yeah. Well, there was a promo back in the day where they actually had Chucky on wrestling at like the announce desk doing something.
Was that WCW or WWE? WWF?
I think it was WWF.
Yeah, I remember
I think they
that.
feature it on the Vince McMahon documentary that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of times where wrestling and horror do mix. Like obviously Chris Jericho is in Terrifier and other horror films. CM Punk's in a couple of horror films.
Yeah,
one of them coming out soon.
Yeah, you got Kane and See No Evil, yeah.
And then Roddy Piper, I think, was in something to do with frogs.
Oh, They Live.
Yeah, he's in They Live, I think, yeah.
Yeah, where he's out of bubble gum, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very corny, like, but it's good. I was saying that my friend at work, like, I haven't made a video on it yet, but that went down wrong. My friend at work, he was like, "Oh, I've just bought a bundle of PS3 games." It's like, "Are you still after like a PS? Like, are you still after like PS3 games?" I was like, "Yeah, but I haven't got the console yet. Like, I'm putting it on the back burner because like of everything else that's going on." He was like, "Oh, I've just bought a bundle off eBay for 25 quid, and there was only 4 games I wanted out of it because they were like worth 20 odd quid each." So I was like, "All right." He was like, "Oh, do you want them?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I'll have them." And like when I get the console, I can just play them. So I was like, I was expecting like maybe 3 or 4, PS3 games. So I was like, "How many have you actually got me then?" And he's like, "Oh, you can have 31." I was like, "How many?" He was like, "Yeah, you can have 31 PS3 games for now." I was like,
crazy.
I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Do you want anything for it?" He was like, No, just have them." So now I've got a full bag of PS3 games, but with no console to play it on. But yeah, so that was a good day.
Yeah.
Oh man. But so what? Like posting wise, lately, like what? Like before you took your break, like what were you posting?
I started a new series called Modern Masterpiece Monday that I obviously post on a Monday, where I'm reviewing or just talking about like films that have come out the last couple of years that I consider personally masterpieces. So the first was Lisa Frankenstein. I love that film so much. Also on my list to do is Late Night with the Devil. I love that so much.
No, I've got that on board. I haven't watched that yet.
Oh my god, you should watch.
Is that where
really,
it's the
really
talk
good.
show?
The talk show, yeah. It's such a unique concept. And like even though it's not ridiculously scary, like it gave me like goosebumps the whole time because it's so realistic. David Dastmalchian, who plays the talk show host, he does such a good role in it. Also on that list is Bring Her Back, the scariest thing I've seen in years. I think I'm going to put Together on the list because I saw that recently as well. But
is that where they end up getting stuck in the house?
Merging, yeah, they merge together.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet either. I heard it was meant to be good.
It's on Prime for free currently. So if you've got Amazon Prime, like Prime Video, watch it. Right. But yeah, I've done that. I'm still doing my Dread Report on a Wednesday, which is like horror news. I've done a few different reviews that I've been sent. So I did a review for Dolly recently, which I actually got invited to the screening for it in London, but I couldn't go because I was poorly.
Oh.
Yeah, I got invited to the Scream 7 premiere in London as well.
How did you get that? Like, how in the world do you get them invites? Because
I have no idea. Like, they just email you. So I don't know if it's because my email's like pinned on my bios on TikTok and Instagram. But if you do coverage for like film festivals and stuff, I think they kind of share your email around. Because sometimes I'll get random emails from like different film distribution companies.
Yeah.
And I always think like that. Where did you get my email? Like unless they've gone on your profile and looked. But yeah, once you get added to a couple of PR lists, like that, you just get random ones from all sorts.
Yeah, see, I never get no like that. But then again, I'll have to update my Instagram profile because, like, I never get like any like sort of invites to anything, any stage or premieres or anything. Bastards.
Yeah. I got invited to a London theatre show, which is like, I think it's called A Ghost Story or something. I got invited to that as well, but also couldn't go because of childcare. Because my little one's grandparents, both of their grandparents were on holiday at the same time. Like one of them was on a cruise, one of them was in Monaco. Morocco. So yeah, I missed the Scream 7 premiere, the Dolly premiere, I was poorly, and then this Ghost Theatre show, just because childcare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. To be fair, like if I got invited anywhere, it'd be like virtually impossible for me to get to London from where I am. It's like a 4-hour trek.
So... As well, majority of the invites, they will send it like a week before.
Yeah, that's...
Or sometimes...
Unless you're single and live on your own, like you work maybe a 9 to 3 job, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're on your own, if you can drive, or if you're just a bit closer to London, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of the same people at the same events, but I don't think necessarily it's because they're like the only ones invited. It's much harder for anyone that's further away or can't drive, can't afford a train. Trains are friggin' expensive.
Yeah.
Because when I was going to go to the Dolly premiere, because my partner couldn't drive me, I was going to get a coach. So it was going to take me 10 hours to get to London and back for like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, the experience would be like amazing. It's just not worth the hassle of getting to like doing all that. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to go to a premiere, like, experience it all, but just it's just the travel, isn't it? More than anything.
It's hard.
Yeah. Saying that, we've got a comment. I don't know if he's still watching, from Primetime Mitch, good friend of ours, saying that he's got the British Bulldog figure on his top shelf upstairs. So Primetime Mitch, cheers for checking in.
Isn't he from Blackpool or somewhere? British Bulldog.
I think so. Yeah, I think he was from Blackpool.
Yeah. Like he actually is like English.
Yeah, Davy Boy Smith. Yeah. Yeah, for me, I had a cracking Christmas. Like obviously I ended up getting the Scream phone, from Forbidden Planet. Like I haven't unwrapped it yet. You can press it, it rings and everything. What else did I get? I got a few. I got the Ghostbusters car in the die set. That was decent. I got the Back to the Future 3 car. Still.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I got. Do you know what? Right, I got that, the Back to the Future 3 car, like still boxed up, and the Ghostbusters car, like thing. I got them both for £20.
Nice.
Someone off like Facebook Marketplace up Salt Ben was selling them both for £20. So I was like, I got all mum and dad to get me for Christmas. So I was like, hey, look, just get me them, and then I'm not asked about the surprise. Just get me that too. But yeah, what was I saying? What was I going to stop there? Yeah, this week, for me, like this YouTube channel is just over the last 3 months, it's just went absolutely mental for me.
You've been doing so many interviews.
I know that's what I mean. Like, because like every month or so, I'll message about 20 or something people, like each month, and then if they get back to me, they get back to me. If they don't, then it's no big loss. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you message their social media, or do you go through like their IMDb and like the managers?
No, just on Instagram.
Okay.
So all I do is I just message them saying, hi, my name's Anthony. I'm from the UK. I have this YouTube channel and I'm wanting to do a live stream. If you have any free time, like have any free spare time, keyword free, keyword free, would you like to come on and be a guest to talk about your career? Please let me know if please let me know if you're interested. And the way it's worked out, in the last 3 months, practically like a lot of them have said, right, yeah, we're free to do it, this. So I was like, oh my God, like, what have I set myself up for? So like from January up until now, and we're not even like in the back end of March, I've done 8 interviews up to now.
Yeah, so, you've done so many.
Yeah, like within the last week, I've done 3. Like within this last week. Like, just to crank off some of the names, last night I did Big Trouble in Little China's James Pax, who played Lightning. I did Batman, Carl Newman. Like, when I was listening to his stories, Carl Newman, about Batman, like, Michael Keaton's my favourite Batman. Like,
yeah.
Like Batman and Batman Returns, like, are my 2 favourite.
They're my favourite Batman films.
But when he was telling me about the first Batman, like, he's practically in that full movie. The only time you see Michael Keaton is when it's a close-up of his face. That's it. The rest of it is that other guy.
Yeah.
So I was like, what did Michael Keaton actually even do as Batman? I was like, what the hell?
It's easy work there for him.
I know, that's what I mean. So I was like, he's telling me like, oh, when the Joker's dancing around with Vicky Vale on the bell tower, and then she sees him like walk past like that. I was like, why couldn't Michael Keaton just do that? I was like, why can't he just walk across? But I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I did Diane Foster of Easter Bloody Easter on Monday. She was great to talk to. So I sent her over a couple of pictures of me Blockbusters and my garage and everything. And then I was telling her about. Actually, I was telling. I interviewed the Stranger Things demigod. I've never watched Stranger Things, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah, even though I got the interview with the Demigorgon.
Oh my God, you need to watch it.
I know, I pretty much danced. I'll tell you, but I pretty much like danced around the questions on Stranger Things. I made it sound like I was a fan, but I was like, oh my God, if anyone finds out I've never watched it, I'll be... But yeah, he was sound to talk to as well, considering, he's been in such a popular TV show at the minute, like for him to come on as well. And then I did Winnie the Pooh, Craig David Dowson. He was great to talk to as well. But
He does a lot of like conventions and stuff, I think, doesn't he?
yeah, he's doing. He was in America last month or this month doing a Texas one, but I just messaged him yesterday. He said he's in the middle of filming a new feature film between. He's at a castle, like an old castle at the minute, somewhere in Europe, filming for Dracula and Frankenstein.
That's cool.
Like between them, like the pictures look great, look pretty great. But I'd sent them. There was a thing, like the film festival I went to last October in town. I don't know. Did I ever tell you that I went to that? They gave me like a free press pass. They had a thing called the 48-hour challenge where you had to film something in 48 hours, like between 5 to 8 minutes long. And they'd give you like a free challenges to put into your film. So they'd done it again in February, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. I'm going to give it a crack.
Give it a go.
So I'd filmed a little film called Bitten. So basically, it's obviously with these other films, like I'm going against these other like crew, professionals that have got like maybe like 10 to 20 people on a crew, you know what I mean, working around them all, filming these like short films. And then there's me with my phone. So like in certain like bits, you can tell that it's just, a camera stood still, like while I'm in the frame. So
a lot of 28 years later was filmed on an iPhone, so there's nothing wrong with filming on a phone.
Yeah, it's just to be fair, I'd need someone with me, like just so keep the camera moving, so it's not just stood still. Like while you can tell where it's like it's been thingied in both, but it's pretty much me walking on the field, and then obviously you've got the full. It said take inspiration out of American Werewolf in London, so that gave me a good idea what to do. But so it's me walking on the field, and then obviously you've got the full moon, and then I put in like a low werewolf growl in the bushes, and then obviously it's like I've got the camera, so I'm coming out of the bushes, and then pretty much the full film is like me, the werewolf, chasing me through the field, like through all these trees, and then I'll go for a walk, like practically not today though, because obviously we're doing this every morning. I go on my field to do a walk, and in like this, in these bushes, there's like this old burnt abandoned house. So I run in there, the werewolf chases me in, and then I run to the door, and then it attacks me. So I like put a load of fake, tomato ketchup there. So and then the full moon shows, and then like I drop to the floor, and then my eyes go yellow, and then you hear the big werewolf, howl. And then it finishes.
Nice.
But I'll send you the video. Like once we're done, I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also did it was called Unsolved, because I'd seen the burnt house, and then directly across from there was like a tree, like an old tree with 4 Tazi ropes on, like with the tires, like swing tires. But they didn't have the tires on; it just had 4 ropes. So I'd made a video where there was like a family of 5 living in that house, but the son kept to himself. So, and then he'd like constantly stare at that tree, and then like say, he'd hear voices telling him to kill his family and everything. And then the son would take each member of that family to that tree and hang them all, and then go back to the house and then set it alight with him inside it, being like an unsolved case mystery video. I mean, I'll send you that one as well. Like it's just me narrating like around the house and showing the tree and everything. But it turned out like pretty decent. In my eyes. Right, should we talk Scream 7?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I really liked it because I really like the nostalgia of it. I liked a lot of like returning characters, but I wasn't a fan of the ending and the killer reveal. It was a bit lame. My friend on here, Steve Talks Horror. If you're not following him, go follow him. He's great. he said, because he really likes it and he really liked the reveal, and he told me like why, but the way he explained it, I was like, no, I kind of get that point, because it's like, sorry, spoilers ahead.
Don't mind.
For Sydney to be such a like icon to someone, and then they feel like they have to. Wait, trying to get in the Christmas tree box. The cat's trying to get in the Christmas tree box. Yeah, they feel like they have to like end it to kind of
Full
like
circle.
repeat the cycle thing, yeah, to make Tatum the next final girl, and you know, make it mean something. I'm like, I kind of get it, but also it was lame in the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm still not a fan of the killer reveal, but it was my first time ever going to cinema on my own. So
Really?
I was super nervous, but I like really enjoyed the experience at the same time. I was there with my like ghost face blanket.
Yeah,
and I was all cozy. Because yeah, like I vlogged going, saw the film, and then I was sat in like the outside the screens. They've got like a surface and like a seating area, so I was sat there and did like a little video of like my quick thoughts. So that was a good experience, like getting out in the wild, because I don't normally film like outside unless it's like a Halloween event.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved the soundtrack, and there was a lot of scenes that were callbacks to the original. I love the original Scream. I'm not actually a big fan of like all the sequels, and I know people like are in love with the franchise in total. But for me, like I love the original, and all the others I'm like they're okay, but I'm not a die-hard fan for any of the sequels.
Yeah.
I liked 5 more than 6. I wasn't a fan of
I'm
6
the same with that. You know, I recently watched number 6 before.
Right.
Like the day before I went.
Sorry. Being naughty. You can see him climbing out of the.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah. Yeah, I watched number 6 the day before I went to see number 7, and I appreciated it a bit more, but it's still not. Like, I still enjoy 5 more than 6.
I think taking out of Woodsboro was the mistake.
Yeah.
Because they made a whole thing about Ghostface in New York, but I'm like, we don't want that. We like the town that we know. We like the characters that we know.
Yeah, that's the only thing with Scream, I think. As much like I love the franchise, like there's only so many films you can make in Woodsboro. You know what I mean? Like before it gets too stale. Like I understand why they took it out of, because obviously you just don't want to keep going back to Woodsboro. Like, you know what I mean? There's only so many times you can be in Woodsboro by itself. But like, have you ever watched Scream 4 the extended cut?
I'm not sure.
Right, so I mentioned this when I did. Oh, that's what I did before. I did a Stabathon live with Primetime Mitch and everyone else. Can't remember the names, but yeah, like that was. Oh God, how long was that on for? It was about 2.5 hours. That. But it was a long stream, but. Yeah, I mentioned on there. So if you go on YouTube, right, it's free to watch. Someone's put it free to watch on YouTube. If you put in full movies 2025 for free, it's on there. Like they've put like about 300 odd films on. They put the they actually the other day put the Monster Squad on there, so I watched that. Like I've got it on DVD, but like if you haven't seen the Monster Squad, watch it. It's
on Prime, or at least it was for a bit.
Yeah, well, someone's put it on there, but they've put Scream 4 the extended cut on. So on the normal DVD, like on Blu-ray or whatever, it's only on for about 1 hour and 50, I think. But with the extended cut, it's on for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. So it's got like an alternate opening, an extended ending. It's got all the deleted scenes in it. It's so. For me, I prefer that cut more than the original version, because when you see the 2 girls get killed at the beginning, the deleted scene was where Dewey and Sheriff Hicks, like they all go to the house, to the crime scene, and you find him like hanging from the fan, like the ceiling fan, and like the blood all over the wall saying, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And you get your Wes Craven cameo as the FBI guy, like crime scene investigator in there as well. So, and then there's like loads of other bits through the film that like make so much more sense when it got cut out.
When you see it all, yeah.
Yeah, so if you need to watch that too. I think you'll appreciate it more because I do. I appreciate it so much more. But for me, Scream 7, I thought it was mint from the beginning right up until the reveal.
Yeah.
I thought that Stewart had absolutely no place in that film at all. Like, I don't even know what he did to deserve to be Ghostface. He was like, "Yeah, let me show you your room. I'm Ghostface."
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. It made no sense.
Yeah, but right, the way they could have easily brought Stu back for that. Easily. The way that they set that thing up, like with the phone, like the eye, like, you know, everything like that. Like all the way through, like showing him in all these places. And then when they went to the asylum, like the mental hospital, you know, the place, then he was like, "Oh, yeah, we had a guy here that like he checked himself in, then they found out that all the evidence was missing at the morgue, saying like they'd switched bodies and like he wasn't admitted. Like they could have easily just revealed Stu was the killer. Like,
yeah, I've been a diehard Stu is still alive believer since the first film, and in this one, the first video, he's got like scars and stuff on him, but then the later videos, it doesn't. So it's like, was one the real one and one isn't?
That's
and
another.
They are going to do Scream 8, so I think Stu will be the killer in Scream 8.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
Well, Kevin Williams, like, I don't know if you've seen like the latest interview with Kevin Williamson. He said that they filmed the alternate, like the film, that extra bit where Stu was alive. Like they brought him back to actually be revealed as the killer, but then they showed it to a test audience who clearly aren't Scream fans. Like they clearly aren't Scream fans. And that's what I don't get. Like, why show it to test audiences who aren't Scream fans?
Yeah, or aren't Stu fans.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just going to hate it. They're like, "Oh no, we hated it. It was too confusing." That's because they probably have never watched the full franchise.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, like to understand like why bringing them back would mean. But that's the other thing I didn't like either. Where the more I think about it, right, there's so many like things that I loved watching the film when I first watched it, but when I start looking back on like certain things, I'm like, did it really need to be in there? Like when they brought back Roman, Stewie, and Mrs. Loomis, were their cameos necessary at all?
Yeah.
Like, and plus it was they didn't de-age them or like make them look how they used to look. It's just how they look now. Like, how would they know like how they look?
Who they are?
Because they're dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that annoyed me. And then the beginning, as much as I enjoyed the beginning, like with Ghostface, you know, killing them both, burning the house down, and everything, what did that actually bring to the film?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, because they didn't mention it. It was just on the news story at the end that a fire had broke out in Woodsboro. Yeah. So I think that'll be more important, like in the next one, like in Scream 8. Yeah. But I really enjoyed the opening with like the animatronic Ghostface.
Yeah, I thought that was great. I was quite.
I think they made Ghostface a lot creepier as well, because normally it's like he just comes out of nowhere and runs at you, or they come out of nowhere and run at you. Whereas this one, it was like you could see the Ghostface like face appear for a few seconds, and I don't know, they gave it more of a like spooky atmosphere.
Yeah.
Rather than just a person in a mask.
Yeah, that like don't get me wrong, like I enjoyed the beginning. Like I thought the beginning was class, but then like when I got thinking about it, I was like, just what did that actually bring to the film in general? It's like,
I feel like it's definitely a two-part film because the end scene as well with like Gail and Sydney walking away, I felt like was unfinished. I feel like there should have been something more.
yeah,
So I think they're gonna do it kind of like, do you know how Halloween ends and Halloween 2 starts? Where it's like in
yeah,
the same minute.
yeah.
I think 8 will be the same as that. I feel like eight's literally gonna pick up where 7 finishes
Mm,
to make it make more sense. So like they've got the ambulance, they've got Sydney and Gail like walking off talking, and
yeah.
then they see like Stu in the background or something. Like I don't know. I'm just hoping that they'll follow it through. Otherwise, the ending's just I don't know.
Yeah,
Doesn't
like where
follow
can
the
we go with the
ending.
next one? Yeah. See, for me, right, I honestly thought they were going to do a flashback scene at the beginning of this film. Like, that was
Mhm.
my hope. Then you could have had Stu back in it. You could have had Roman, Dewey. Like, I always, like, this was my idea from, like, I don't know, whenever Scream announced when they was going to start making it. That, or when they announced that Stu and Roman were going to be back. That Roman was talking to Stu about killing Marine Prescott. Like, it would have shown that death scene, and
Yeah,
then it would have
yeah,
shown Dewey arresting Cotton Weary. Like, I was hoping he would
yeah.
have made a cameo, and then
That's
it would
what
have,
everyone was speculating that it would be about like Sydney's mum
yeah, and then
and
it cut to
that
like
story.
30 years later, and then we'd like go forward to Sydney living her life, and then
Mhm.
that's what I was hoping for. I mean, to be fair, like my idea sounded better than.
Yeah. Have you
But yeah,
watched anything else in cinema this year? Any other horror
um,
films? I've
one
only
of
seen 2 other films.
what I've got to see, Scream was the biggest one that like I was looking forward to. But apart from that, I went to see The Goat.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's been mostly kids' films. I went to see Goat, and the other day I went to see Hoppers.
Oh, that looks really good.
It was actually pretty good.
I've seen oh, hi.
That's why I keep
Oh.
her out.
Um, I've seen Return to Silent Hill, which I know was very mixed reviews, mostly bad reviews. I enjoyed it though. I'm a diehard Silent Hill fan, so it could be the shittest film. If they put Pyramid Head and some nurses in it, I'm gonna like it. So I saw that, liked that, and then Five Nights at Freddy's 2, saw right at the start of the year. I really liked that as well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I've got my tickets booked. Well, we've all got our tickets booked for Mario.
Oh, it's exciting.
Yeah,
Exciting.
I think we're going to see it about 3 days after. We're going to see it on the Saturday, like that week it comes out. We're seeing it on the Saturday, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that because I enjoyed the other one.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah,
horror like cons or festivals or anything have you
oh
got planned
yes,
this year?
so obviously I'd said, oh that was it. So when I was interviewing James Pax, like I was saying, like this month has just been crazy for me. So
Mhm.
within the 3 months, I've done 8 interviews. Like from January to now, I've done 8 interviews, which has just been
Yeah.
mental. But then I had James Pax. So like the Comic Con, Hawk Ridge Comic Con reached out to me saying, "Oh, James Pax is doing his 40th anniversary tour of Big Trouble in Little China, and we want someone to promote his European tour. Would you be interested in doing it?" So I
That's
was
really
like,
cool.
yeah. I was like, yeah, of course, send him my way. So I've been talking to his agent. So like Comic Con reached out to me, then I've been talking to James's agent, and like we were setting it all up and everything. And then his agent was like, "Oh, you're friends with the director of Friday the 13th, aren't you?" I was like, yeah. She's like, "Oh, you've done an interview with him. Are you like you're friends with him, aren't you?" I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I still talk to him. Like I still like chat with him every now and again. So she was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, can you give him a message? Because my client wants to collaborate with him on a film, like further down the line." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll message." So I messaged, Adam Marcus. I was like, "Oh, I'm doing this agent a favor for the client, wanting to, collaborate with you." So like, I'm going from from Comic Con to an agent to a director, from a director back to his agent to talk to this. I was like,
That's really cool.
So I was like, where in the world did I come a mediator? I was like,
you're like, can I get a part in the film?
I should be, shouldn't I? Like the amount.
Can I get a producer credit or something?
And all the amount of things that I've got going on. But yeah, like I'd messaged. There's a Comic Con coming my way, like down the road from me, like a sports village. They were there last year, called Creed Conventions. So I messaged them the other day, and they were like, I was like, oh, I've seen that you're coming there in May. Would it be all right? Like, do you need it? Like, I do YouTube, I do celebrity interviews, collection videos and everything. I was like, oh, would you be interested in me coming there for the day? Like I said, I'll be attending anyway. Like, I'll be going in and I'll be shooting for YouTube. Like, would it be all right if I did like a promotion for you? Like, shooting for the day, like making sure like all the stalls, all the, the sets and everything get YouTubed. Because I was going to do it anyway off my own back. Like, and they were like, oh yeah, we'd love to. Like, we'd be more than happy to, like, come down, take whatever. And it was like, oh, here, there's 2 free complimentary tickets to get in to.
That's super cool.
So I was like, I've just got 2 free. Normally it'd be like 20 odd quid to get in, like a tenner each or whatever. So like I've just by emailing them, I've got like 2 free tickets for the day to go to free Comic Con. So I was like, happy days. I was like, happy days. Quickly, Buffy the Vampire Slayer has been cancelled.
Oh,
as soon as I seen that, right, I went in my garage and I filmed me rant. I watched their video and I was like, right.
You can tell she's like heartbroken by it, like Sarah in Sarah's video. You can tell she's like fuming. Apparently, it was like a man producer that's like cancelled it, that isn't even a fan of the OG Buffy and wanted to make loads of changes before they cancelled it. But then I saw like the day after that they're talking about a One Tree Hill reboot. I've never seen One Tree Hill, but like it's really shitty to cancel one like 90s 2000s show and then they'll greenlight a different one.
My wife's obsessed with One Tree Hill and the OC.
Yeah. I think a Buffy reboot will happen. It just won't be with Hulu or whoever it was supposed to be with.
I know that's the one
because
thing
they asked the director. I think they asked the lady that was making it.
Zoe Chow, yeah.
Yeah, and they said like, "Are you in talks with other companies?" And she was like, "We'll see."
Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's what happened with the original series. The film like a 30-minute pilot episode, and nobody wanted it. Like nobody picked it up.
They did a bunch of recastings because they recasted Alison Hannigan. She wasn't the original Willow, and I think Cordelia wasn't the original Cordelia. So there was a lot of things with Buffy that they changed before they actually greenlit it.
Have you ever watched the pilot episode? Like, have you ever watched that unaired pilot episode? It's like
it's free on YouTube. Yeah,
it's free on YouTube. Yeah, but like I've got it on, like I've burned it onto DVD, so I've got that and the unaired Angel pilot.
Yeah.
So I think that's only about like 5 to 6 minutes long. I think the Angel one.
Yeah. But we've got quite a few horror conventions and stuff planned. First one of the season is Horrified, which is in Crawley, down south somewhere. We've not done that one before. The first year it was on was last year. It's the one what Robert Englund was on.
All right.
And I think there was quite a bit of controversy with it last year because of his queue times and stuff. And not everyone got to get tickets and stuff. But yeah, it's the second one this year, so we're going to that not this weekend, next weekend. So the 28th, 29th of March. And then we're going to Fiddle of Horror in April, which is the 18th and 19th. They're doing the Blade, Blood Raven stuff.
I'd seen that and like I was like, I'd love to go to it, but it'd be an absolute mess if it's going to be actual Anoraks that you need like a rain jacket.
Yeah, I know they said on the live, I think they said it's quite a wet, so like a like
Sprinkler.
I know saying a wet substance sounds like weird because obviously it's wet, but they said don't wear white because it'll like
Be red,
everything
yeah.
will go see through.
I
Like
imagine
not even
it'll be
because it'll be red because it'll be see through.
I imagine it'll be like water with red food colouring in.
Red food colouring, yeah. Yeah, so we're doing that in April, and then we'll be going to For the Love of Horror in November, which that's the one we normally do every year.
Yeah.
We're hoping to go to HorrorCon in Sheffield, but I'm not sure exactly when I think it's maybe June.
Yeah, I think
it's closer to summer. So confirmed that we've got tickets for is Horrified and For the Love of Horror April. For the Love of Horror November hasn't gone on sale yet, but will probably go on sale just after the April convention. Yeah. And yeah, there's a few like horror fests. Like there's a horror fest in like Hull, Leeds, Sheffield. I think they're only like £6 to get in.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, but they're not like a big convention. It's mostly like for shopping, and I think they do have a couple of guests, but they're not a big convention. But yeah, checking out one of them would be cool.
Yeah, I need to get tomorrow. It just don't get me wrong, like I loved For the Love of Horror. It's just how expensive it was, like getting down there overnight, like for the weekend.
It's the hotels as well. My friend told me last year. Luckily, we're quite close to Manchester, so we just drive.
Yeah.
So we're knackered because we have to, especially with childcare as well, like we have to drive backwards and forwards to grandparents' houses and the convention. But my friend told me last year she booked a hotel for the Love of Horror weekend. It was £360 for a single room for 2 nights.
It's mental, isn't it? I think that's like pretty much what we paid when we went. That was like for a family room, you know, like a...
Yeah. It's crazy because like I'm a huge convention lover, but sometimes the price of going to a convention, traveling to the convention, booking guests, like you could literally go on a cruise.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? For two, I mean, I understand that people like save up all year to go to these things because that's their like big, you know, event, like thing of the year.
That's that for us. Like we don't go on holiday, we don't go abroad, we don't go on caravan holidays. Like our big event of the year is normally For the Love of Horror.
Yeah. Like if don't get me wrong, like I'd love to do. Going for the first time, it blew me away. Like meeting everyone, you know, talking to all the celebrities, getting the pictures, photos, making 2 days worth of YouTube videos, everything like that. Even meeting yourself, like we had a great chat and that, like meeting you for like both days.
Yeah.
It was just stuff like that. Like it made it so much better. But it's just if I could do it every year, I would. But it's just because of how expensive it is. It's just I probably won't go for maybe a couple of more years now because just because how expensive it was to do it.
Yeah, it's easier for us as well because obviously my partner does like horror as well. I converted him to the horror way. So like I said before, like our For the Love of Horror tickets are like my Christmas present, birthday presents. My birthday is normally around the time of For the Love of Horror, like the winter one, the October, November one. So I don't get birthday presents, I get money for the convention.
You'd be so easy to buy for, I swear to God.
Literally, but like yourself, your partner's not into it, so it's like you have to navigate like doing 2 separate things, or you know you have to make your money spread to do more different things. Whereas saying that, next year we really want to go to For the Love of Wrestling.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a bit of a mix, isn't it? Like with like all the wrestling and like they do have like horror guests there and everything, don't they? But
last year they did a Horror Rock Wrestle, which was horror guests and wrestling guests. But
wasn't David Arquette there in that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But going forward, they're just doing a separate wrestling one. So next year we're gonna do at least one horror convention, and then we're gonna do the wrestling convention.
That'd be good.
Jerry Lawler was there this year, and I'm like, I wanted to meet Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, but like I'd love to do something like that, like a wrestling convention. Like
Yeah.
I bet that'd be like meeting all the legends. Saying that, in our town hall last month, like one of the like local promotional tours that are like, you know, do all the like areas. Gangrel was there.
That's cool.
But like I never went though because like I was out the night before, so I was hungover, so I never went. But yeah, what else have we got to talk about? I think that's pretty much everything we've got.
Shall I just show off my little?
Oh yeah, do your collection
for a bit. Yeah. So this I got for Christmas. Little baby firefly pop from House of 1000 Corpses, which is my favourite horror film. So this year I didn't actually ask for any horror merch for Christmas. I asked for like, I don't know, girly stuff like face masks, fluffy socks. Because I'm a mum now, so I'm boring. But yeah, I got this little baby firefly who's super cute. And then I can't remember if I shared this on our last live, but I don't think it arrived by then. I've got this critter.
No, I didn't.
It's like a replica from the Critters film. So there's a guy whose Instagram is Horrorstruck Warrington. He was gonna start his own little like horror convention thing, but the venue he had like let him down and cancelled, which is a nightmare. But he was at For the Love of Horror last year with the Critters stand. Did you see the Critters?
Oh yes, yeah. Oh, was that him? Was that the guy?
Yeah. So he's really nice. He was there with his Critters, and then after the convention, he posted on Instagram that he was selling all of his Critters.
Oh, really?
They've all gone now, but I think he had like 20 or something. Some people actually stole some of his Critters at the convention as well.
Oh.
So I hope Danhausen curses you if you stole a critter. I'm obsessed with Danhausen. We want Danhausen t-shirts, but it's like £35 for a shirt.
Just buy an old AEW one. They'll probably be on sale somewhere.
Last night I looked on Vinted at Chris Jericho shirts. People are selling them for £140.
What, the bubbly ones?
Just all of them. Just him, where it says like Y2J.
Yeah.
They literally range from like £90 to £150 for Chris Jericho shirts. Obviously, WWE doesn't sell them anymore because they don't work there anymore.
Get a AEW Danhausen one. That they'll probably be cheap enough.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the critter, so they're super cute. It's quite big as well and like sturdy.
I haven't watched Critters in years.
Leo DiCaprio in it when he was like a kid.
Yeah, it always used to be on BBC One, like dead late on a night. It was like, like the old, proper old Critters 1 and Critters 2.
And then the last two things I've got to share are actually Adam's, my partner's. So there's a guy that's normally at For the Love of Horror selling stuff, but he wasn't actually there last year. I'm hoping he's there again this year, but he normally sells like big movie posters and stuff, but then he sells press packs, which looks like that. So this is a Psycho one. Is
that the remake one?
Yeah, it's the remake.
Yeah.
But it's essentially like the booklets that they used to send when films were coming out. It's what they would send to like the reviewers and stuff.
All right.
So it's kind of like a little magazine, like advertising the film, and it's got like a lot of pictures from it, stills. I don't want to open it because I don't want to risk damaging it. But yeah, this is from, I don't know what year it came out. Is it 1990 something?
I think it was 98, 97, 98, something like that.
Yeah, so it's got a lot of them. A lot of the ones he sells are in like Japanese and stuff because it was big for him to sell them there. But yeah, his stall's really cool, and my partner really likes the OG Psycho, but he got this one because he thought it was really cool.
All right.
And then I said I'd share this before, but I didn't get around to it. Is my partner's signed Michael Myers mask. So
did he have that? Did you take that other For the Love of Horror this year?
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
got Nick Castle to sign it, didn't you?
Yeah, so he got Nick Castle signature, which was my birthday present to him. That's what I'm saying. If you're part of this into horror, like birthday presents are so easy.
Yeah. Don't love
it. But yeah, Nick Castle did that one this November, and then For the Love of Horror the year before, he got Will Sandin, who plays the kid Michael Myers in the original.
Oh yeah.
It's like he's really hot now. He's an old man. He's like a chief of police as well. His day-to-day life is a chief of police, and he just does conventions every so often. And then he got Chris Durand from H2O to sign it. And then this year he's getting Brian. I don't know his name. Brian something. Brian. I think he plays Michael in Resurrection, maybe.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
One of the newer ones. So he's going to get him to sign it this year. I think that might be at Horrified, but I'm not sure. I don't think there's any Michael Myers going to April For the Love of Horror this year.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. It's
normally they have at least one Michael. They've got Robert Englund again. I don't know who else is going. That's at Horrified. For the Love of Horror in April, the Chiodo brothers are going, that created the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my favourite films.
Will you be getting your thing signed?
Maybe. I've got so many Killer Clowns pops and the Steelbook. So yeah, I don't know. I might get the autograph, might get them to sign something, but I'm not sure. But yeah.
Yeah,
we need a proper stand for him.
Yeah, like
a mannequin head.
Do you know what I actually use? Do you know what's actually good for that?
We have a tea towel up him normally.
No,
like
do you know what actually works? A Pringles tub.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
All you need to do is just put like a black cloth over a Pringles tub and just it's the perfect size to hang it up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, it's got two Michael masks, so he's got a non-signed one and then the signed one.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, yeah. I was lucky enough to get when I did my For the Love of Horrors videos, I was lucky enough to have Nick Castle and Jamie Kennedy do my intros.
Yeah.
So I was proper. Everyone else, they weren't allowed to do it. But them two, they were like, oh, just give us the mic.
Yeah, a lot of people, it's like, it's not them, it's the management, because the management's like, no, we don't want to do anything for free.
Yeah, I was like, it's like talking for less than 10 seconds, just saying, welcome to For the Love of Horror. I was like, oh, what's that? What arm's that going to do?
It's funny because when we met Nick Castle, obviously, Raven was 1.5. And was like, oh my God, look, it's Nick Castle. And she was just like, okay. And she wasn't bothered.
Just an old man.
Yeah. Well, she was wearing a little Chucky outfit and he went, oh, Chucky. And she was just like, hi. And then she was like, I'm not bothered.
Fair enough. Right, well, I think that has come to the end of our stream.
Yeah, we'll have to leave it not as long next time.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and figure something out. Maybe next month or May. Maybe I'm going to. I say that probably try and make it for May because I'm going on a stag do next month, so I'll be involved in that. I'm going to Benidorm next month, so I'm like.
Oh, you'll still be recovering by September.
Oh no. No, I'm not the stag. I've been married 10 years. I'm not the stag anymore.
Oh no, I just mean from the hangovers. It'll take a month to recover.
Oh, I'm you know what? Right, with a hangover, it's so funny with my hangovers. Right, if I get a takeaway when I get in, right, I am bad as a dog the next day. I can feel it on my stomach, and and feel the burn and bringing it up. But if I don't get a takeaway, then I feel rough and knackered the next day because I can't eat and drink, you see. So it's either two, like it's one way or the other.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like when it gets, I can like take it easy up until tea time the next day, and then I can like slowly start having something to eat. Then my stomach will be all right. So I pretty much have to go like the full day without having anything to eat to like not be bad from an hangover, which is a nightmare. But I'm just gonna take it easy on this stag do. Like I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go mad. I'm not the stag, so everything's gonna be on him. So it'll be fine. I'll just stay in the back. I'll stay in the background and pretend, you know, I'm drinking a rum and coke when it'll just be a normal coke. And
yeah. Well, hopefully we'll have more to talk about going forward. Cause
yeah, I mean, obviously, well, we can try and plan something in April if we can. I'm sure we will be able to. It's only like what an hour on a morning, so I'm sure it'll be
yeah.
But if not, like,
well, it's the start of con season, and then it's the start of the film festivals as well. Because Fright Fest will be the end of August, and then Grimfest is. I don't think they've announced the dates for Grimfest yet. I think it's October sometime.
Yeah, I think it was that Grimfest where like I messaged a lot of people and they just I think I reviewed about 6 films like that they'd sent me. It just went mental.
Yeah, Grimfest. I think that was the one that they didn't get back to a lot of people until quite close to the date.
Yeah.
Because like when I did Fright Fest, I emailed different directors and stuff straight away, and I had like a bunch of films sent to me. I reviewed like 15 films, I think, or something. It was something crazy. I did a ridiculous amount of content for Fright Fest. But they all got sent with like a 2-week period to be able to watch review before the festival.
Yeah.
But yeah, Grimfest, it was like a lot of people didn't hear back, or my friends that do the Horror Roulette podcast, they was sent some films like the day before they were due to premiere. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll get sent with more time to do things. Because again, it's just hard if you've got kids, if you've got other commitments.
Yeah.
If you're not a full-time reviewer, it's hard.
Yeah, it's tricky. That's why, like, while he's at school and I've got the time, like, through the day, I can, like, try and work around things, like, doing stuff like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the turnaround some of the, like, really, really big creators have is crazy. Like, when I went to Paranormal Activity, the stage show, one of the creators, I think, Cult of Horror, maybe? I think it's called Cult something. I can't think off the top of my head. I saw him there, and he's got like 140,000 followers on Instagram. Wild numbers. But he literally went to the stage show, filmed a bit outside, and then because we was driving from London back to Buxton, so we had like a 4-hour drive. By the time I'd got home, he'd like gone back to his hotel, filmed the whole video, edited and posted the video, and I was like, Jesus Christ. That is such a fast turnaround to go see the thing and then be able to film, edit, post it.
Yeah.
Like a couple of hours after. I'm like, I wish I could be that on fast. It and productive, but my toddler says no.
Like you just said there, like 100,000 followers. I don't even think I'm at like 200 followers yet on Instagram. Like considering, like I thought that like all these interviews would like gain a bit of momentum, but it just. I mean, don't get me wrong. That cult of horror that like we're both involved, like that group chat we're both involved in, like all them people like always support like everybody. Like I support them, they support me, you. Like everyone's like nice enough to support everybody. But it's just crazy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoy what I do, and like, I'll just try to keep pumping out as much as possible. But I mean, at the minute, I'm like about 400,000 views away from hitting 5 mil.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's just. I mean, when did I post? I was at 4 mil. Was it last year or was it this year? Can you remember?
Last year, I think.
Might have been last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. How many subscribers do you have on YouTube?
I don't
Like,
know.
are you monetized? Because
No. Nope.
I would have thought that many views you'd.
No. So
'Cause
what
in
it does, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. So
it's within a 12-month period, and you have to have something like
yeah.
100,000 views and like 5,000 followers in 12 months.
So
it's
something
like that.
So in a month, right? Within a month, I can't remember what it is. Hang on a minute. I've got my other phone here. Hang on, because I've got a new phone. I've got I use this other phone for like just all YouTube stuff. I don't.
I've been neglecting YouTube. Like, I started last year and I did a couple of videos, and it's always the platform I forget about because it's longer form. It's much harder to make content for rather than a 3-minute review.
Yeah, so you need like 1,000 subscribers. That's just whenever. But then within a year, you need 4,000 hours worth of public watch times. If you don't hit that, then it resets it at that 12. Yeah, so it's a friggin' night. I can never get past 300 hours a year. It's an absolute nightmare. Or if you're like uploading shorts, you need to hit 3 million views within 90 days. Otherwise, that resets.
Jesus Christ.
So can you imagine like how hard it is considering like hard, for me? Like, so, I mean, I've been doing this for, I want to say 8 years now. Like, like within like the last 5 years, I started doing it properly because like I got like more space in the garage to like collect like more stuff for everything. But like I've hit over 500 videos now. Like I'm at 9,000, nearly 200 subs. Yeah. And I'm at 4.5 million views, and still I'm not in the YouTube program.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so hard that it's a nightmare. But I'll keep pushing. I'll keep doing what I do. But for me, I'm not really bothered. Like, as much as I want to be in that program, like to get into it, but I'm not bothered because, like, again, I'm meeting people like you. I've got a great co-host. Like this time last year, like I thought I'd still be doing this by myself, but now I've got you to help me be a co-host. Yesterday was my 19th celebrity interview.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So like, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking to agents. I'm being friends with directors. I'm getting myself out there. People are knowing me. Checking out my pages and everything.
Yeah.
And, but that for me,
that's the numbers don't matter. Like,
that's what I mean. Like, it's just I'm getting to know people. They're getting to know me. Getting my name out there. Talking to celebrities, interviews, and everything like that. So that for me, that's what it's all about. I'm not really asked about making it into there. Like, as long as I just have fun doing it, that's all it is for me.
Salem. No. I'm gonna have to go because
I was gonna say that.
Will be back in a minute.
I thought we were finished 10 minutes ago. So
yeah.
But right, we'll try and sort something out for next month or in May. Like, we'll definitely work around doing another one again. But there we go. That is it. That is the end of our live stream. I've had an amazing time talking to my co-host.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, well, that's it. You're a co-host now. That's it. It's me and you. Every time you're on here, this is our thing. Me and you co-hosting all the way. But I am Anthony Movie Mania. This has been Spooky Fox Horror. As always, please like and subscribe, and be sure to check out their channels, check out my channel, and we'll have another blast doing this sometime down the line. As always, I'm Anthony Movie Media. Please leave your likes, comments, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later.
Bye.